What's up? What's how you tuned in live out in nature with your boy Promise Dagreat, the greatest of the greatest, here to give you courage, motivation, inspiration, dignity. And today we'll be doing some wonderful divine healing. What I would like to be doing with you guys today is a wonderful burning ritual to release all that no longer serves your highest good and your purpose as you move forward on your journey. If you're a person that have experienced any type of childhood trauma, if you're a person that just been going through any type of negative energy these past few days or these past few weeks, months, years, and so on, I want to help you dig deep inside and release these emotional conflicts that resides inside of yourself. Think about the emotional conflict that we have. It's never on the outside of us. We look at other people as enemies, the oppressors, people that just so-called did us wrong, hurt us, and people that we just envy, don't like, whether it's on either or side, no matter to say who's right, who's wrong. The truth is, you are the issue. I, myself, you, and the rest of you all. And until you continue, step by step, day by day, bit by bit, work on yourself, nurture yourself, grow yourself, heal yourself, accept the process, accept God, creation, divine source for what it is, knowing that you're not obligated to yourself. So therefore, you will only control the things that you can control. And the things that you can't control, you will now let go. So what I want to do with you in this burning ritual, I want you to first grab your white blank sheet of paper. It can be blank, it can be scripts. You know, if it's just with no scripts, they're better. But right now, use scripts. But the thing about it is, you are the power. So how much power you hold? Or how much power the belief in your mind that you hold? Grab your white sheet of paper. After you grab your white sheet of paper, grab your wonderful blue pen. Why blue? The true blue. Blue deal with communication. You know, speaking, talking up for yourself, having confidence and courage in what you say and what you do. So you can see why I'm using the blue as well with writing the paper, as well releasing what's inside of you. Things that you probably don't speak about to no one else. This is something that you are meant to do private, alone, by yourself, on your own time, you know. And it's great, because we finna do some healing, baby. Once you got your pen and the paper, you don't need the blue pen, but whatever works for you right now, you know, that's all that matters. Once again, you are the power. I want to first acknowledge divine, acknowledge source, creator. All elements, earth, water, air, fire for the burning desire, ether as above, so below, in the skies for the people. In between that space is where you gain the connection. So as we do this healing, I want to acknowledge my true self, my authenticity, and each and every individual that encountered this video. May you acknowledge yourself, your higher self, your authenticity, acknowledge your power that you are, the power that you hold, the power that you possess, the power of your breath, the power of your tongue, the power that's in the imagination, in your mind, the power that's in your feelings, emotion, the power that's in your actions, and the belief that that you put behind the actions. And as you acknowledge it, I want you to now take that pen and that paper, and on the top of that paper, I want you to write, I release. I, whatever your name is, full name, release at the top of your paper for the heading. And once you do that, once again, we're going to show gratitude to the divine, to gratitude to God, the source, the creator over all things. Our loving, kind, and caring angelicals, beings of loving light. Our loving, kind, and caring ancestors of loving light. Thank you. We show gratitude. Gratitude for source, once again, gratitude for creation. After we have done this, now we move forward. After you have right I, your name, release all that no longer serves my highest good and purpose. I, Eric, release all that no longer serves my highest good and purpose. Write it down on paper. You got the chance to pause the video also as well if you want to. Take your time. Make sure you're doing this alone. Make sure you got some incense or something lit. You know, if you want to cleanse your space and take your time, that's the best way to do it. If you want to light some bright white candles, you know, I prefer out in nature, the best way to be. No clothes in space, out in nature. And you'll understand why. Maybe not today, but one day. After you write that, all that no longer serve my highest good and purpose, I release attachments of my own, internally and externally. Attachments of my own, internally, externally. People, places, things, habits and addictions. I said people, places, things, habits and addictions. The ones that I'm not aware of and the ones I am aware of. The ones that I think that may not be, and the ones that I know is. I release negative thinking and actions, negative comments and judgments of myself and others. I release the unforgiving. I release the unforgiving part of me. I release the unforgiving part of me, physically and spiritually. So I learned from and forgive Tyler Smith. And I want you to put every person's name up under that. So as you put Tyler Smith, think of each and every individual that you just feel like it's no longer for you. You know, and you release it. And if you pay attention to after doing this release, whether the individuals appear or continue to appear to you again, that means there's something that universe or God is trying to show you with these individuals. So that means they may be meant. And for the ones that start to disappearing, once you put their name down, that shows you that they wasn't for you. So the thing about it is, it's gonna reveal itself. So after you do these release and do this ritual, you got to be also now, the next step is pay attention to what you put on this paper. If you got to take a, you know, I wouldn't tell you to take a picture, but try to remember, well, you will remember, because this emotional conflict that's been carrying with you for years. So what you would do is now pay attention to what happened after you do this. And you got to really be open. So you got to live a life of openness, because you can miss it. You always missing, whether we want to see it or not. We always missing out on something. Every second, every moment, something is happening and revealing itself to us. But you got to be a person that willing to appreciate how God, universe, the source and creation operate, instead of depreciation. What, complaining, why this happened to me, why it's going on, why this, why that, blah, 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 you know, and so on. So it ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? But as you continue to grow and learn and understand life, and if you're a person that's willing to learn through your experiences, no matter how many times you make mistakes, then I can tell you right now, you're going a long way. Because see, success don't happen overnight, so of course healing ain't. But healing is success. The greatest success you can ever have. You reap what you sow, is what was just said to me. and take that in a unique way from a higher perspective. So try not to look at you reap what you sow, what your parents and grandparents used to always say. You know, we feel like you reap what you sow, we get scared. You reap what you sow, good or bad. So next step is, now I want you to take that paper, read it out to yourself. Okay, guys, once you read it out to yourself, after you release it, after you read it out to yourself and release it, focus on your breathing. Make sure your hands on nature, releasing it into Mother Earth. That's another thing, you know, putting your hands in your bare feet, you know, on earth as you do this release. And of course your hands are now occupied. Once you grab the paper, once you grab the flame, make sure your feet still on the ground and light it. Reading it to yourself, lighting it. As we now release these emotional attachments, showing gratitude once again for our element, earth, water, air, fire, for the burning desire. Burn it from the top, guys. It said burn it from the top. So that's the message. And as we burn it from the top, we now release it. And we just let it go. It's okay. Take your time. Just releasing, baby. So healing don't happen fast. Don't speed it. Take your time. Let nature connect. Let all the elements work together. Earth, water. There we go. Fire. And we burn it. And we released all that stagnation that no longer good for us. We let it go to Mother Earth, to Mother Gaia. I feel a release already as I'm letting it go, guys. I promise you. And breathe in. And release. Two more times. Deep breath in. Visualizing that bright light going into your internal, going into your heart and your soul, going through your body, pushing all that stagnation out that you just released. Release it. Mother Gaia. One more time, deep breath in. Accepting healing. Showing gratitude to the Fred Piranha, earth, water, air, fire, ether. And release. Do this with yourself each and every day. Watch what happens for you. Peace and blessings. Don't forget to be open. Don't forget to pay attention. And listen to all signs and all synchronicities. I'm going to show you how the universe responds to you. The universe responds to you through whatever level you on. That means people, place,